Hello again. I want to start a new blog style video where I talk about weight loss injections. I don't even know. Recently, I've started weight loss injections, and the reason why I'm doing this is more of like a log, like a history book. I don't know, because one thing I found interesting about telling people I've started these like weight loss injections is the reaction from them. I mean, most people were quite supportive, but some were just, you had the off comment, you know how bad it is and how, it's terrible for my health and stuff like this. It's like, this stuff is kind of based on almost no evidence, but someone said something somewhere. And I think that's why I'm making this video. So this will be the first one, and I'm just going to talk from the heart. I'm not going to script it. I'm not going to have just anything fancy. I'm just going to have is. So yes, so forgive me if I miss anything or just forget stuff, because I'm literally just like kind of going along as we say. So about a month ago, 4 weeks almost exactly, I started on Mounjaro, which is these weight loss pen things. I don't know if you see, can we get in focus? That'll do. And yeah, I'm actually very happy with them. I found them quite effective. I'm not going to say how much I weigh now, but what I will say is I weighed 136.5 kilos when I started these, and I don't weigh that anymore. Now, I've got to explain something about the medicines themselves. They're not a cure. They're not like a one-stop thing for everything. What they are is an appetite suppressant. So where you would feel hungry, for example, it stops that. Now, I'm not going to go too much detail about how the pen works and all that stuff. I want to just go into how it makes me feel. So, obviously, there are some side effects, but I think them side effects are very minor. I think the worst one I've had is like a stomach ache for like a day, and it wasn't that bad, to be honest. There's been a lot of bloating, so you do get quite bloated, but that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to make you feel fuller. It's supposed to make your body use its own fat reserves, I guess. So I've started on a very low dose, and how that works is I asked my doctor if they thought it'd be okay, and they said yeah. And then you go to the pharmacy, and because I'm doing it privately, I'm paying for it myself. You go to the pharmacy, and they just ask you a few questions, and then start on a very low dose to see how your body reacts to it. And that first dosage, went fine. So I've gone up to second one, which is 5 milligrams, and I'm feeling some of its effects. Now, what I find interesting about it is the motivation it gives me to do more things. So, I weigh a lot, and you don't notice it because I'm very tall, but I do weigh a lot, which makes certain stuff harder for me. I don't know if you've experienced this, but if you weigh over a certain weight, things are harder, generally. Health is one side of it, but just living is harder. And this is one thing people don't talk about. When you weigh like a certain weight, it's just harder. Everything's harder. But what I found with taking this medicine is I'm slowly becoming more active. Now, I don't know how many months I'm going to try it for. I've just put aside like 3-4 months to see how it goes. But so far, I'm very happy with it. I'm happy with just everything. So talking about the pen itself, when you buy it, there is liquid in here. This is empty, by the way. You get needles to go on the top of it. It's like the insulin pens. You sell it to your dose, which is 1. So 1 time in is a dose, and it contains 4 of them, which I think is quite easy. You put the needle in, do what the instructions say, and then inject it. And then almost within a few hours, if it's the right dose for you, it will start working. If you are interested more about the workings of it and how it's going, please feel free to leave a comment below. This is more of like a feeler video to see if it's like you're interested in. I'm more making these as my own personal record. It's a recording, isn't it? So yeah, that's what this is a record. I don't often post personal things online, and this is personal, I guess. So I think that might even show you how I'm feeling inside. Is I feel better, I feel happy.